Welcome back, everybody, to this mini recording session that I've got planned for Tales of Vesperia. And yeah, the end of the last end of the last session. We found out who the Child of the Full Moon is. Well, we knew who she was, but the power that she held. She gave us a good ass whooping. We ended up beating her eventually. Bit of strategy involved. Third attempt. And yeah, and I've dealt the aftermath and. Well, now we're going to go off and find Alexei. And they're giving it the end of the game type vibes, but I'm not sure. Not sure it is. But anyway, we need to indicate there are a lot of huge houses like nothing I've seen before. Maybe I have to speak to Flynn here. Everyone's once it's ready. Can we go down? Ah. Can we go down into the lower quarter now? Meeting at the town's entrance. Which is there.
Morning, Yuri.
Yuri, you're such a sleepyhead.
Looks like I overslept a little. My hair.
Is that all you're worried about?
Sounds like we're all good.
Here you go.
You pulled it off. Now we just need Judy and Estelle.
Here I am. Good morning, everyone.
Oh, morning, Judith.
Were you able to get in touch with Pharaoh?
Yes, but you won't like what he told me about Zaude. He says it's a place that must be left undisturbed by both Interlakeia and humans.
I wonder why.
Such an encouraging send-off.
Well, it's not like we can just say, "Oh, thanks for telling us," and not go. Alexei's at Zaude, and I'm really not in a mood to just let him go.
Yep.
We can't just turn back now.
You're right. Pharaoh will have to understand.
We already came this far. We can't stop now.
Besides, if we just ignore him, the whole world's gonna be in all kinds of trouble.
That's the spirit. Now we just need Estelle. Rita, did you see her?
Estelle won't be coming. She can't fight anymore.
Wait, you don't mean...
The control was a success, but she needs to avoid air interference in order to keep her power from activating.
Huh? But all Blastia need air to work, don't they?
Yes, so I tried the same thing as Raven.
Using her own life energy for power.
Are you serious? I really wouldn't recommend that.
I couldn't find any other way. At least she can use formulas without worrying about air. But it's not just controlling the power of the Child of the Full Moon. Even Arts will use her life. She could be in serious danger if she had to exert herself. Oh no!
So she won't be coming with us anymore.
And was she okay with that?
No.
Estelle!
You know it.
Hey! You're just here to see us off, right?
Rita, I'm sorry. Please take me with you.
What did I tell you? You'll lose your life just by using your arts. You could go on living with no problem if you just wouldn't use them.
I sat up all night thinking about what you told me. At first I thought, finally, I'll be able to live a normal life.
Yeah, you've suffered enough. You can rest now.
Thank you, Rita. You all are risking your lives to fight. Even the fate of this world is at stake. Knowing that, My only choice is to fight alongside you.
Estelle.
There are still things I can do. So I'm asking you, please, take me with you.
I want to tell you no, but you decided this for yourself. I won't turn you down.
Yes, and she doesn't really listen once she sets her mind to something.
Well, let's take her. Nobody likes having their friends run off to steal all the fun.
Yeah, we'll all help out to make this easy on her.
We're gonna blow that scoundrel away!
Yep.
Promise me one thing. You will never, never push yourself too hard. Got it? I'll never forgive you if you break that promise.
All right.
Trying to forbid this bunch from pushing themselves is pretty pointless.
Thank goodness. It looks like I made it in time.
Yoda.
Huh? Prince Yoder and Flynn too?
My, what an honor for His Highness to see us off himself.
There you go again with that attitude of yours.
You may have already heard, but the supply of ships has been delayed, so the knights are not yet able to leave for battle. Under normal circumstances, the knights should be the ones taking the initiative here, but you civilians have shouldered it. As head of the Empire, I must apologize.
Don't sweat it. It's not like we're doing this for the Knights or for the Empire anyway.
This may be a bit presumptuous, but I would like to ask that you take Flynn in their place.
Huh?
Your Highness?
At this moment, both in name and in substance, Flynn is the greatest knight in the Empire. I am sure that he will be of great use to you. Wouldn't you agree?
But I must command the knights.
As soon as the knights are ready, I will send them after you. You should be able to entrust your men with that much. Besides, are you not the one who desires most to settle things personally with Alexei?
Your Highness.
I, Eoder Argrios Hirasane, hereby command you on behalf of the Empire, Imperial Knight Flynn Shifo. Join forces with the Guild, brave Vesperia, and stop Alexei.
Yes, sir. You heard His Highness. I'll be counting on you, Yuri.
Even if I refused, you'd still come along, wouldn't you?
So our next problem is just how to go about actually getting to Zaude.
That's already been handled, right, Judy?
Yes, of course. We still have that important friend of ours.
Oh, is he okay?
I told you, he's strong.
Yep, we'll be able to use the Fiertia in no time.
So everything's ready. This is it, the final battle.
Has now earned Determined Princess title. Reunited with everyone.
Advance form!
Cerebral form!
You're dead in the water. Put some spirit into it.
What are you up to?
Well, you know how Patty switches up her fighting style in the middle of battle?
We thought we might be able to do the same thing, so we asked for a lesson.
I don't think that's something that can be taught. You have to be born with a style that unique.
No, Yuri. You start practicing with the others. You can never know until you at least try.
I'm not so sure.
Nonsense. Keep a positive mental attitude.
You could be right. Here goes. Critical form!
Ha-ha! Victory is mine!
We lost! Yuri, this is all your fault!
Choosing critical like that? I thought you played it cooler than that.
Carolyn Raven, you owe me your gels for a while. Yuri, you get a thank you kiss.
You were betting on me?
Excellent. Right, so let's look at our party then. Do we have Estelle? We do. Have your arts changed though? No. I'm going to keep angel ring on, and she's going to be my healer. And Rita and Judith, I think, are who I want. Let's just double check here. She's got an Iron Maiden now. And an Iron Plate, which I'm sure I bought one for her. Rose Whip is nearly done. Hades is a special. Let's just put that on. We used that for her. Vagabond and Eternal. Braver still, yeah. Okay. Let's go. So there's one thing I want to do. So from the note that I got, there's a load of side quests that we can do. And it's not... I love the game and stuff, but for first playthrough, I'm not going to go out and do every single side quest that I can. I just got told stay away from the middle and go back to Mirozo and initiate these side quests here. And go to the Elder's Residence. I'm digging the music here though, it is pretty damn decent. Not as good as the music that was in the Estelle fight. I thought that was spot on.
Greetings, Elder. What were you grumbling about?
Oh, you've returned. Look what I found when I was cleaning my dresser.
You had a sword in your dresser?
Hey, but this is...
This isn't just any old sword. It looks like, you know...
Yeah. No kidding. Not so much the shape, the vibe it's given off.
Just what kind of sword is this?
I was hoping you would ask. If memory serves, it is one of the 7 fell arms of legend.
Okay.
You mean the weapon spawned by the 14-headed monster from the fairy tales?
I don't know how the story is told below, but here the legend is as follows. At the height of the ancient Blastia civilization, an attempt was made to produce special weapons. Eventually, this led to the creation of armaments of untold power, 7 in total.
So these weapons are a legacy of the ancients. Well, De Nomos is real. Maybe this story is too.
Is De Nomos one of these fell arms then?
I'd say it's possible if what the Elder said is true.
But if this really is one of the fell arms, why was it in your dresser, Elder?
I can't remember for the life of me. It's been decades since I've cleaned this thing out.
Sounds like my cleaning, to be honest.
You haven't cleaned out your dresser in decades? I don't know what to say.
If these weapons are really as powerful as they sound, it might be a good idea for us to get a hold of them before they fall into the wrong hands.
Yeah, there've been quite a few sets of wrong hands out there lately too.
Might we take this with us, Elder?
Huh? Oh, fine by me.
You're giving it to us just like that?
To tell the truth, I'm glad it turned up, but I'd been wondering what I'd do with it. I've got no real use for it. Besides, it would be a shame to just leave something like this lying around. I figure you are just the ones to put it to proper use.
Do you know anything about the other fell arms?
Let me see here. According to the legend, the 7 weapons share a common bond. If this is truly one of the fell arms, it may react if brought near the others.
But De Nomos hasn't reacted at all.
Then perhaps it isn't a fell arm after all.
Then how are we supposed to find them?
Well, there's no point thinking it to death. So long as we have one of them, the bad guys won't be able to get them all, right? Maybe that's good enough.
I agree.
All right then, Elder. We'll take it off your hands. Thanks.
Obsidian. Sword red as blood. The blade is filled with rage. Doesn't have any skills associated to it, so we'll finish off as combo plus.
Money seems to disappear before you know it.
No, it disappears because you use it.
Sure, but if you only use a little at a time, you don't realize how much you're spending.
I guess we've been spending a little too much.
What do you mean? We need to spend more.
Really? But why?
The more gold we spend, the more it comes back to us. And it brings its friends, too.
Really?
How interesting.
Huh? Rita, your name's on this money.
Exactly. I've been writing my name on our gold so we'll know when it comes back to us. And when it does come back, I bet it'll have doubled at least. So go on, use it.
What a lovely little fairy tale.
And I've just noticed I need to have Raven in the party for the next special mission. And he needs a certain art equipped. Which is that one, actually. Just make sure there's no other rain. There we go. So put it on auto for the time being. Until we come to utilise him, but that's, you know, there's probably his list as long as my arm to do side quest wise, but of the notes that I've got, that's the most important. Fell arms being the most powerful weapons, I believe. Eventually. So I now need to go to the centre of the world. Probably should drop a save. "17 minutes in.
So that's Zaude.
It's sort of shaped like a ring.
Anybody with fingers big enough for that wouldn't have any trouble taking over the world.
There's no way Alexei could fit that on his finger.
I wonder if we'll get in without being seen.
Whoa, look! Over there!
Pharaoh.
Let's brave Vesperia there.
But Pharaoh's one of the strongest in Lakeia.
And even he couldn't do anything to it. What did we get ourselves into?
It reconstituted itself by manipulating the air. What processing speed.
Is that the power Alexei was after?
Let's go in from below. Pharaoh's doing all the work, but at least he's got Alexei looking up for now.
Pharaoh. Thank you.
We're getting via ship then. Yep.
I'd like to know one thing before we begin this battle. Just how strong is this Commandant?
I heard he earned his knighthood when he won a royal tournament during the previous emperor's reign.
I got to cross swords with him once, and I didn't last more than 3 minutes.
His title is more than mere decoration. His skill puts him well above his fellow knights.
He's the strongest among them, huh?
And don't forget, he's surrounded by his royal guard.
None of this sounds very promising.
Hey, we've got De Nomos, don't we?
Besides, we've been through all kinds of stuff together on this journey.
Yeah, we're tighter than any kind of guard, royal or not.
All right, so say we handle the royal guard. It's still a coin toss in the end.
I guess we'll never be too prepared when it comes to facing Alexei.
Any error will likely cost lives.
Right. We'll have to give it everything we've got.
Alright, so we've got to go in by ship. The Enduring Shrine of Zaude.
Man, up close, this thing is bigger than I thought.
Is this really one big Blastia? There's no way.
It's gotta be a Hopeland Blastia designed to threaten everyone in the world.
It must possess unimaginable power.
Hey, look! It's a ship!
Is it the Knights?
No, I can't believe they'd make it here this fast. It's probably the Royal Guard.
That must mean... Yep, the entrance is closely guarded.
They're swarming like sea roaches!
There aren't that many. We could blow them away before they knew what hit them.
Easy. We're not here to get noticed. Let's see if there isn't some other way in.
So Pharaoh's been absorbing air too. Is he trying to restabilize it?
We owe him one for keeping the fight up this long.
No, I don't think that's it. My guess is he's taking in all that air to disable Zaude's power source.
That way he'll be able to mess with Alexei's plans, right?
Right. Right, Judith?
Who? Me? What was the question?
Never mind.
It'll be easy if we can just get inside. We'll stop everything in one shot.
Wish it were that easy, kid, but we'll be up to our ears in traps and royal guards.
Gotta admire his confidence.
Do you really mean that?
Pharaoh, please be okay.
Got a save point and a chesticle with a barrier. Lovely. That's what we're at, about 22 minutes. Let's just re-drop that save here. Go on for about another 10 minutes or so. And there's got to be a little vent here we can get in, right? Yeah. Too obvious.
There's a breeze. It's a vent.
Leave it to me.
Are we going to enter through here?
It might not be what you're used to as a knight, but yeah.
Rita, don't worry. I'm fine.
Please, I'm not worried.
You clearly are.
Oh, shut up. Hurry up and get that thing open.
You're the only one shouting.
Got it!
Wonderful. Let's take a look.
Right, what's this? Holy water shall rain forth from the heavens when the power of the creation is offered to the red stone.
We've seen plenty of Blastia so far. This one's in a different class altogether.
If this was made at the end of the Garayo civilization, it may contain clues to all their technology.
Chances are pretty good if the building we saw in that relief in Myorzo is actually Zaude.
So is there a connection between the Cataclysm and the Autophagos?
If it does come from the end of the Garayo civilization, maybe it can turn back the Autophagos.
I wonder if that's why they carved the relief. It all adds up, but I keep going back to Pharaoh's words.
About disturbing Zaude? Thinking about it isn't likely to get us anywhere. We just have to go on.
So we've got that way, north, head left. See a chest at the top there. Moon cloak. Lots of gold. Panacea bottle. More gold. Zaude orb. A gem found in Zaude shrine. It fell off the pedestal for some reason. Life bottle. Limit bottle. Splash dress. Special gel.
When someone as strong as Pharaoh tells you not to go messing with Zaude, it makes you wonder.
I wish he'd use regular words when he talked, though.
Definitely. If it's really all that dangerous, you'd think he'd want to make himself clear.
Maybe it was something Pharaoh had difficulty expressing in his own way. He did take the time to warn us. That shows at least some concern for our well-being, right?
You mean that maybe he's warmed up to us a bit?
Yes.
So let's take a look at the equipment here. We had nothing for her. It was for her, wasn't it? Moon. Yep. Okay. Can't go up and get that yet. And there's nothing that way. So this must be one big loop around. If I'd have gone right, would have gone to that dead end. By the looks of things. Only what shall return to the heavens when the power of the creation is offered to the blue stone. Can we... There's that chest that was at the back here, which we probably can get now. Go back into the water, so let's shoot him. It's hoping to...
We'll destroy them in no time. Oh, incandescent locust. Annihilate angel rays. Oh, angelic princess granted your magnificent ray. Oh, destroy
it's magic lens here. Weak to wind and fire. Pretty tough, not gonna lie. Merman's weapon, status guard, condition guard, lovely. That's from that. Okay. Let's go and get this. You can swim really quickly, by the way. And a dunamis. Which is massively good damage. Becomes shiny with each slain enemy and every soul absorbed. Cool.
Looking at Flynn, I can say, there's a knight captain. But it's really hard to picture Raven in charge of a bunch of knights.
I don't think it's possible until he gets rid of that shady aura he carries around.
It could be that he's only concealing his knightly dignity to complete his disguise as Raven.
I don't know if he and Dignity have even been in the same room together.
Captain Schwan was a man of grace and honor. His skills were renowned, which kept him on constant secret missions. Every knight knew his name, and nearly everyone envied his ability to carry out his duties with poise.
Huh? Is that true?
And while he was scrupulous, he knew how to care for those under him, so he always had their trust.
After seeing 3 of them, I can see he was well liked.
The more I hear about him, the further he seems from that old man.
That's why I'm telling you, I'm not Schwan.
When did he get here?
Listen to yourselves, carrying on as though nobody's around.
But sometimes you do say things that Captain Schwan would. You continue to carry his quality, however quietly.
Knock that off, would you?
Excellent. Right, let's explore. Bollocks.
Focus on the enemy in front. Princess, grant us your magnificent embrace. Smile, wavering dark bring us back from the abyss of death. Resurrection!
Let's take this thing out. I need to actually magic lens it. Need to.
You gotta think about arts. You can't just go all out.
How could I do that?
Leave my healer alone. Burning through all of my healing circle now.
Hey, come on!
Yay!
All right. How about a hug?
Kick him in the balls.
I think so.
Not the best battle in the world, so. A lemon gel. Wow, they've used a lot of them. Let's just get back. Let's get the advantage here. I need to end the video shortly, but Trying to get another fatal strike on that, but failed, obviously. Let's get it. It's
Raven?
sat there.
What you need, lad?
I know this is a subject you would like to avoid, but I want to ask you something as a knight.
Why would Schwann obey Alexei's orders? Is it?
I cannot believe Captain Schwann would be so blind as to miss the nefariousness of Alexei's deeds.
You put too much stock into Schwann. His head was as empty as a tin soldier's. The Schwann that would fulfill his duty like a puppet died a decade ago.
That would not change, even if he knew what he does now?
Well, I don't think he would have seen a Blastia of that size coming. But he still might have followed Alexei to the last. But you never can know, can you?
Is the reason you wish to settle things now because you have chosen to live as Raven?
There are some folks who took this old man seriously. So I guess I can't die just yet. If I'm gonna live on, then I've got to make up for what Schwann did.
So a fortuitous encounter changed you.
That's putting it a bit dramatic.
How are we doing on the weapon? Close. Right, let's go back. There was the... in the other way. Other screen. There's some chests over to the right here. Yeah. Maybe I can now shoot this. Up and down. Okay. It's not... there's nowhere that way I can go. Aha.
I've been wondering about this for a while now.
What?
How come the Royal Guard is so loyal to Alexei?
That's true. You'd think they'd have come to their senses by now.
Well, did you know that most of the Imperial Knights are taken as apprentices from the nobility?
Yeah, I wish I could forget.
Well, the Royal Guard protects the Emperor, and they're made up of the finest soldiers in the Imperial Knights.
Hasn't it been several years since we've had an emperor, though?
Exactly. In that time, the Commandant's cleverly made those knights into his own personal army.
It doesn't seem like that'd be enough to turn them into such little lapdogs, though.
Well, the ideals he offered them were attractive in their own ways. Lead our empire to prosperity, and what have you.
They were all so enamored with him, earnestly believing his every word. Even now, I imagine they believe in him. I cannot blame them for that.
But if you realize what kind of person he is, Flynn, then why can't they...
The world would probably be a better place if all those guys figured out the truth on their own.
So if we okay. Got Sodia and the Witcher. Oh, look at that little tank thing.
Pile of trouble when the knights catch up and you're with us? I won't be laughing if we mess things up before we can deal with Alexei.
That young woman knight will be difficult. What will you do about her?
She's put me on too high a pedestal. I believe that a line can be drawn between good and evil in this world.
And she thinks that you're the one who can draw that line.
But reality is not so simple.
Right. I hope she realizes that soon. I have a feeling she will.
Sounds to me like she's got blinders on.
Yeah, I think Applehead will catch on faster.
Yuri, you really shouldn't call him that. Witcher is an exceptional mage who represents the future hopes of Aspio.
Him?
Hadn't you heard?
I guess I just wasn't interested. Now that I think of it, I think he may have been more on the ball than the others.
Even after our request for assistance expired, he continued to aid myself and other knights. He is earnest and dedicated.
You care about your crew, Flynn. I'm sure you're a top-rate captain.
Right, so we've got Big Boy. Which I didn't really want to fight, but hey-ho.
I guess I can fight.
let's just fire a magic lens. We've got them. Inorganic type. 30,000.
Winning comes first.
Man, using all my resources here. Alright, I need to heal, man. Some chests that way. Big door there. Let's drop that healing pool. It's... How?
Ooh, scary, scary. Show me thy divine protection. Feel this Feel this holy power. Show me thy divine protection.
Resound, song of victory.
Alright.
A rewarding victory.
It's annoying because it was sort of confused type thing. Got rare plate. Let's go around the other side. We're over 40 minutes of this video, but
It's nothing personal.
Angelic Princess, grant us your magnificent and disturbing power now unleashed. Grant me thy divine protection. Grant me thy divine protection. Grant me thy divine protection. Help me out here. Feel this holy power. Feel this holy power. Feel this holy power.
why can't I? There we go. Sexuality. So someone's got scanning. Can't quite see who that was. He's nearly got combo plus. He has. Okay. Grateful to Yoda. Brilliant.
This one's pretty tough. You want to run away? I'll blow you away!
Come, oh so inconsistent gorgeous. Annihilate the vulgar before them. So angelic answers grant us your magnificent embrace. With disturbing power now unleashed, meet thy judgment upon the oh, angel. No!
Dragon!
Such grace. Oh, caprice of innocent waters.
My way! Knock him around and...
Oh, disturbing power now unleashed, meet thy judgment upon the evil before thee. Oh, angelic princess. I thought we were dead.
What? John, this one's tough.
Arise, a light of life. Healing circle. Not bad. Deliver thy enemies unto me.
Come on, Wind. Knock him around.
Come on.
Oh, disturbing power now unleashed. Meet thy judgment upon the evil before thee. I'm using this onto me. First, oh, the grace of innocent waters.
You picked the wrong people to fight with.
Oh boy. We've got an up on our health. Combo plus is done. And we got a rare protector. So I'm going to do that. Rare plate. We'll do that. Okay, let's go through that door there. I think we're done. Oh my god, the save point's just there if I die.
Do we have to take them all out?
One at a time. One at a time. No way. Oh, flickering blaze, burn.
I can't die here. Right. I'm going to save here. We're going to be approaching 50 minutes, so wow, apologies. But yeah, going to save here. Please like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And I'll be doing some more Tales of Vesperia in the next one, and I hope you join me there. Until then, catch you later.